phone dies really quickly. We've been on posts, Anthony, you too, where your phone just goes dead really quickly.
Yep. Just suck up energy.
They suck up energy. And when people have claimed to be out in the field hunting, they run into this rake-like creature, this dogman creature, or a Bigfoot, doesn't matter, flying humanoid, their phone is dying. It's going dead. It's like it happens every time. These creatures need energy. Now, why are they seen around power plants? You know, the power plant out in Rockdale and in LaGrange. There's a plethora of stuff out there, the creatures that people have run into out there on their way to work or whatever. And when you start interviewing some of these guys that were working out there in Alcoa, a lot of them had seen things out there. And they're around those power plants because that's where the electricity is at.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't want to accept that. They don't want to believe that, but that is the truth, absolute truth. And somebody even took it a step further. They were like, well, they're often seen around water because they need to drink it. And I said, yeah, and water is also a very good conductor too.
Yep.
You know, it just is what it is. I mean, so being that the quantum thing, okay, so that's going like they can make themselves smaller, right?
They can change forms. You know,
change form, yeah.
Forms. If you get into quantum physics,
mm-hmm.
even Einstein said, energy, which we're made of, everything's made of energy, will never die. It just changes forms. So religious people are going to say, yeah, I'm going to go to heaven one of these days. You just watch and see. Well, if you're a physicist, you're just going to change forms because everything has to change forms sooner or later. This biological body is going to die. No way out of that. However, the ethereal body, which is inside of us, that's our consciousness, our spirit, if you want to call it that, that's what's connected to the universe. That's what we need to connect with within ourselves. Then you can learn things from the universe because your pineal gland, which is inside your head, will pick up the signals. It will transfer that thought pattern into your heart. Your heart has a brain. Most people don't realize that, but your heart has a brain. It has to get in coherence with the one sitting on your shoulders, the brain up there, the biological brain. It takes care of the body. The heart takes care of everything. I mean, if you learn how to get coherent with the pineal gland into your heart, and your heart learns how to get in rhythm. That's what chakras are all about, balancing your chakras. Get it in rhythm with your brain up there, then all of a sudden it'll tell you what to do. It's called a gut feeling. But some people will use their analytical mind, which has been trained and you've been brainwashed with things, will tell you to go over that way when your heart tells you to go over that way, the other way. Well, you got to learn. I think we all need to learn to listen to our heart.